Hi, and welcome to Indigo Health Clinic. First and foremost, we just want to thank you for making the investment of your time to speak to our team and to start moving on a journey towards better health and a better life for yourself. We certainly look forward to getting to work with you in the near future as we move you towards your goals. Now, we just want to take a few minutes during this video to go over a few things that are important and also prepare you for what's coming up next. One of the first things we discussed was your health challenges and goals. We want to make sure that we put together the best possible recommendations for you based on your destination and what you want life to look like. This is the optimal health approach, which is achieving superhuman health in all areas of your life, mind, body, and soul. Optimizing both your health and your life and really getting the absolute best that life has to offer you. Then, we also have what we call the functional health type of approach to health, which is still a great journey to take. It gets you to a place where you're happy, you're functioning, thriving, but maybe we don't need to take it quite to the same level of reaching superhuman status per se. We will work through your current concerns and challenges and then get your health to a better place. What we'll be doing on the back end in preparation for your visit is putting together a couple of options based on what we know about you and your intake forms that we believe is going to be the best way for us to move forward with you. And then we're going to sit down with you and your spouse or significant other and go through and recap your health concerns. We'll talk about the direction you want to take your life in, where you want to go, and make sure that we're all on the same page about that destination. Then we're going to outline your program and have a clear roadmap. We will let you know exactly what is going to be involved, the length of time that we'll be working together, what types of lifestyle changes we'll be going through, and we will let you and your spouse or significant other decide if you feel like that's the best approach for you and you feel ready to do what needs to be done to make a commitment to the necessary lifestyle changes, to be coached by our team, to allow us to hold you accountable and to hold your hand as we go down this path together. Now, before we have that sit down, we did want to discuss a couple of things in terms of how we got to this place within our health to begin with. And this is what we refer to as the healthcare crisis today. So this quote here comes from the Medicare Journal. Care that seeks to prevent disease, promote health, and prolong and enhance the quality of life is not considered medically necessary. Now, this is what Medicare is saying, and this is the governing body that runs all of the insurance companies, which follow the Medicare guidelines. And what they're saying is that we don't care about optimizing your health. We don't care about helping you prevent disease or having a better quality of life. These things don't matter. What they're saying is that our medical system is built to treat the symptom, to treat the immediate crisis, to save the life if need be, but not to optimize your life or your health, to help you get to a better place. I know that's a rather pessimistic view, but it is the truth. Unfortunately, what that means is that our system is not built to really help any of us create the life that we want. This is what we call a sick care system. That destination that we discussed previously that you're looking for, the Medicare guidelines are not interested in getting you there at all. They're only interested in keeping you alive and medicated. And unfortunately, that means that our insurance follows the same process. Insurance will pay for traditional medicine, which means it'll pay to treat symptoms and it will medicate you, but it will not pay to address the underlying cause of why you started to have these problems in the first place. They're not looking for or interested in finding the root cause. And they certainly won't pay to help you optimize your health either. This just may be the reason why you're still looking for answers. And this is exactly why we at Indigo Health Clinic have chosen from the very beginning to not play into this broken sick care system. We decided we will not allow insurance companies to dictate your healing journey because we stand for true health and well-being. So if our medical system is broken and our insurance system is broken, then we need to be willing to step outside of a broken system and pursue a better path for ourselves. We need to be prepared to invest in ourselves because we can't expect the government or insurance companies to do it for us. Does that make sense? Now, there's a lot of wrong information and lacking information out there as well. I know you may have very well ended up in our clinic because you were frustrated with the lack of results that you saw from your previous attempts or efforts. This picture is one funny example. This silly contraption here called the AB lounger, where you sit in it, you bend the fat, and you hope one day the fat goes away and turns into a ripped, corn on the cob six-pack set of abs. Now, we know that that's silly. It's absolutely ludicrous. But this is what many people look for, that quick fix. As you will find, there is no quick fix or magic pill. There's only truth. There's only the correct way and the right way to do things. And that does involve getting the correct information. It's also important to note here that one size does not fit all. And this approach to medicine is doing a lot of disservice to people. Every human being is a unique individual and requires individualized care. We put a big emphasis on educating our clients to help them cut through all that wrong and lacking information and help them to start to see the truth. So that way they can start to follow a better path that will lead to better results. Now, one other really important component of our programs and working with our clients is the need to be proactive. I think it's fair to say our society in our country is not very proactive. This is what exercise may look like for some individuals driving down the street, walking their dog with a leash. There is most definitely a need to be proactive. And one of the things that we will ask you as you come in and work with our team is that you're simply not a patient, but a partner with us. If you are wondering what's the catch, well, you must do the work. We can't do it for you. We ask that you partner with us, that you allow us to coach you, to hold you accountable, and that you allow us to walk the path with you, not just tell you what to do. If you will give us that permission to coach you, then we will be there for you every step of the way to help you reach your destination. This is Jack LaLanne, known as the American Godfather of Fitness and Nutrition Guru. He's a wonderful example of being proactive, even late into life. This is a man who lived life to the fullest, and he showed us that there's really no excuse not to be proactive. Even age is not an excuse for us to be unhealthy. You might have remembered him like this when he was younger, but even as he got older, he was still very active, healthy, and energetic all the way up until his final days. So what this shows us is that any individual at any age, regardless of their challenges, can be proactive and take steps towards creating a better health for themselves if they will simply make the choice. With that said, let's just briefly recap the approach that we will utilize at our clinic to help take you from where you are to your desired destination. The first thing I've already touched on is the need to be proactive, and that involves being involved in the process. There's this old Chinese proverb that says, "Tell me, I may remember. Show me, I will remember. Involve me, and I will understand." So remember, we're not simply looking for patients. We are looking for partners. And we certainly look forward to the opportunity to partner with you and to get you involved in your health. This way, you can really take control of your health for the rest of your life. In our curated program for you, we incorporate several pillars of health that we want to go over briefly with you so that when we sit down together, we can talk about how we're going to utilize these pillars to help you move through this journey of health and well-being. Let's dive into each of them just a little. The very first pillar is mindset. Your beliefs about getting better are important. Your thoughts become things, and what you think day in and day out truly affects your body, your ability to heal and get well. Oftentimes in practice, we have seen that the mind is the biggest obstacle to cure. If you can tap into the power of your subconscious mind, miraculous healing can take place there. The second pillar is detoxification. Now, I know that detoxification is a buzzword, which may have some different connotations with it. So let me simplify it for you. Our body needs to detoxify on a regular basis to clear out the junk so it can work optimally. Most of this detoxification process takes place in our liver and in our gut. If it's appropriate for your case, we will likely suggest a gentle cleansing process to clean up your liver and your gut, which will in effect help to start clear out a lot of inflammation from your body that might be causing aches and pains, if that's one of the issues you're dealing with. It will also start to help regulate blood sugar. Many clients will notice an improvement in their energy, feeling lighter on their feet, and also may sleep better. If you have pounds to lose, this will oftentimes kickstart the weight loss and boost your metabolism as well. If we're dealing with any hormonal issues, many of those hormones need to be metabolized in the liver or in the gut. So going through this detoxification process will already start to help improve some of those functions. This is why detox is such a key pillar for many of our programs, and one that we typically start with. The third pillar is nutrition and gut health. We want food to be that which helps sustain life, repair and heal the body. We don't want it to be an additional toxin or a burden on the body. We utilize nutrition as a key component of what we do because we know that food can either be medicine or a poison. And part of our program, it's going to be learning exactly what foods help you and what foods hurt you. You'll be working with our team to put together the best possible nutrition plan to really build up your body so it can function at its optimal. If we need to work on balancing hormones, our fourth pillar, we will look at your hormones. Balancing hormones are key to good health. Whether we utilize some herbals or supplementation, we have a lot of different approaches that we can use here. And we will certainly discuss those when we sit down together if we feel that's going to be a necessary component for your program with us. We're also going to be working on components of movement, our fifth pillar. Getting your body moving in the right way at the right time with the right level of intensity is fundamental to healthy aging. So that way, where it's appropriate, we can build muscle, burn fat, and get your body moving. As the old saying goes, use it or lose it is certainly true. We want to make sure that you're moving your body so it can function at its best, serve you as you go through life, and that your body will be strong to carry you towards your goals and pursuing your life's mission. Lastly, our sixth pillar is empowerment, which we truly consider to be most important of all. Empowering you through mentoring and coaching so that you can start to take control of your health is so fundamentally key. If you look at any successful individual, and I know you want to be successful, they have a mentor, someone who can help guide them through making the appropriate changes. Look at any successful individual in every area of life or industry, and one thing that you're going to find is that they always have a coach or a mentor to help them. And that's what our team looks forward to the most, being a mentor for you and your health. This is what really gets us up in the morning, excited to go to work, and allows us to be living our purpose. We get to help people just like you take back the power of your health into your hands. We know that when we help people like you take control of your health, then you are going to get to serve as mentors for others, whether that be your spouse, your family member, or a friend. You become a force for good in this world to help transform our future and to change the health of our country. You become an essential contributor to leaving Earth a better place for all generations to come, which is what we personally stand for here at Indigo Health Clinic. By leading by example, if we know that the system is so badly broken, when we break free of it, we empower others to do the same. And when we put all of these pieces together, mindset, detoxification, nutrition, and gut health, balancing hormones, movement, and empowerment through mentorship, we have a system that works. If we didn't have a system, then we would certainly expect to fail. And we know that so many of you have struggled in the past, and maybe you've tried some of these things individually or separately. And maybe you've gotten modest results or didn't quite get to where you wanted to go. What we find time and time again is that if someone doesn't have the right system to follow, if they don't have the right mentor, then they ultimately end up either putting a lot of effort and going down the wrong path, or they end up losing their momentum even when they might have been doing something that would have been beneficial for them. Perhaps they didn't have the right accountability partner, or they didn't have the right motivation. We are so excited to put all of these pieces together for you in a system, and we'll go through it when we have our sit down. If we don't take this proactive approach to our health, we are truly leaving our health up to chance. Instead, honor yourself by deciding to go through the process of taking your health into your own hands. We look forward to helping you create the life that you've always wanted. We can't wait to get to know you more, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon.